when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop?
You want me to go first?
I could go first.
Okay.
Okay.
You're laughing, and so I'm like, okay, I'm nervous now.
I don't know if it's obvious or not. So like,
okay.
All right. Give it into. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me get into game.
Okay.
Give a bitch an inch, she'll take it to the moon. Hoes love to stir the pot, and I'ma give the bitch a spoon. Bitch, I'm the one.
On. Are you for real?
I don't know. Okay, which one? What song is it?
Okay. Wait, because I know exactly, but I can't. Okay, go a little further.
All right.
Go a little further.
Okay. Give a bitch an inch, she'll take it to the moon. Hoes love to stir the pot, and I'ma give a bitch a spoon. Bitch, I'm the one, you not even the two. You never be you if I wasn't your muse.
What fucking song is this? Hold on.
See, and you were laughing, and you were like, oh, come on.
Wait, but I know it's Megan, but I'm just trying to remember. I know exactly. What fucking song? Oh my god, why can't I think of what song this is?
You know it.
Of course I know it.
Whole lot
is
of
it
fake
that
ass.
shit?
No.
No. Oh my god, it's Ungrateful. It's Ungrateful.
Yes, Ungrateful.
Yes, okay.
Ungrateful, yeah.
Wait, what? Okay. Damn. And I listen to that like pretty much every time I go to the gym. Like that's kind of like, so I knew instantly, but I was like, wait, what song is that? Like I couldn't remember.
Yeah, that song resurfaced for me, so.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready for mine? I can't say it in her cadence because I think it'll give it away.
Okay.
Get involved with a nigga. Slob on a nigga. Take all his dough, then I dodge a nigga. Cause I'm a nasty bitch. I leave a nigga dead broke. Snatch a bread and cop a brand new coat.
Is that Lil' Kim?
It's not Lil' Kim.
All right, do it in her cadence then.
It's so hard. Get involved with a nigga. Slob on a nigga. Take all his dough, then I dodge a nigga. Cause I'm a nasty bitch. I leave a nigga dead broke. Snatch a bread and cop a brand new coat.
Is this Full Millie?
It's not Full Millie.
Dang.
You were a bit closer when you said Lil' Kim.
Okay. Oh, is it Trina?
It is Trina, yes.
I don't know the song.
It's Nasty Bitch.
Yeah.
So she's just a feature on it.
Right.
I love that verse. And that actually, this is why I always say she's like the OG City Girl. Because I don't know if you remember, but on that song, that Saucy Santana song, Shisha, Young Miami had, I think her verse, I think her first line was like, get involved with a nigga, make him pay for it, or something like that.
Oh,
and she's that's from
like
Trina. That's like from Trina, you know. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Where My Girls At. Long time no see.
Yes.
Long time no talk.
It is summer.
It is summer. And a lot is happening. So much is happening.
Yeah, man.
How are you though?
I'm good. I'm so happy that it's hot outside. I was with my friend yesterday, and we were just on a rooftop having drinks.
Love that.
There was a great DJ. It was just beautiful. The energy was right. It's Pride weekend here in DC. And
Go
so
Pride.
the energy was right. So I've been good. And I'm about to be in California, so I'm excited.
Ooh, what are you gonna do in California?
I'm going to a friend's wedding. She's getting married.
Fun.
Yeah.
I love weddings. I love when people get married, but every time people closer to our age are getting married, I'm like, wait, excuse me?
They're like, oh,
we
okay.
just graduated 8th grade. What are you talking about? You're getting married? Like, I'm a child.
I'm just a girl.
Literally, one of my best friends from college just got engaged yesterday, and my friend and I kept saying like, "Oh, we know it's coming. We know it's coming."
Right.
But I mean, for it to actually have happened, I'm like, damn, like that bitch is an adult.
Like, I know this girl. Like, it's not even a peripheral person. It's like, oh, I have a relationship with this person.
I've seen the person that she has become.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's crazy. It's a crazy thing to watch.
It's a crazy time, but it's also very beautiful.
It's really crazy because my best friend just graduated law school. And it's like people are just moving up in their lives. And I really love that. Like, I just love the way that, like, no matter what happens, like, the wheels just keep turning. The years just keep passing.
Yeah.
And we just keep getting older. And some people grow up and some people don't. Speaking of people who don't grow up, let's get into some hot topics. And we have to talk about...
Okay, where do you want to start?
You already know where I want to start. So Nicki Minaj was arrested on Instagram Live while in Amsterdam after performing at her sold-out show in Amsterdam.
Oh my God.
When they closed the door, she was just sitting there.
She was so... Yeah, because it's like, what did he say? Like...
I wish I could say that this is shocking, but this is exactly how I would expect her to react. This is exactly how I would expect her to react to being arrested. Of course Nicki Minaj is on Instagram Live when she got arrested. Of course she was on Instagram Live. So she was arrested because they said, like, as she was leaving, arrested, I don't even know what's the right word. Like, she was detained.
Detained,
Are those different things? Like, I don't think, like, I think at the end of the day, she just had to pay a fine or some shit. Like,
right. I was gonna say, like, I feel like arrested is like,
it's a stretch.
Like, you got clocked and like you have like
so
a charge.
I think somebody on her team, like one of her security guards, had weed or whatever. And then so of course the barbs are on Twitter like, weed is legal in the country. They're just discriminated against Black women. Now, I'm not saying that they're not discriminatory against Black women. However, you cannot bring outside weed.
Yeah, like, it's like, and that's the whole point. I think that's also the point. Is like, if it is legal there, then it's like, why would you bring it? Why would you bring it?
That's so fucking dumb.
That's so stupid.
And of course, everybody was immediately like, Rock Nation is behind this. They don't want this tour to be successful. Rock Nation did this. They got Nicki Minaj arrested. I literally saw this Barb account and I had to block them because they were like, they said something like, in 2020, the police detained George Floyd. And in 2024, the police detained Nicki Minaj.
I promise you, the agenda is not out for Nicki Minaj. I promise you.
I could not breathe.
I can't believe people. It's so ridiculous.
I just don't know. How does she keep getting herself into this dumbass shit? What is wrong with this woman? She's almost 50. Are you still this fucking stupid? Who would get on Instagram Live as they are being arrested?
Right.
In a foreign country? Nicki Minaj would. That's who.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, I'm not surprised. Why are we surprised?
Actually, I'm not surprised. I remember when I saw that, and my first thought was, I gotta text Brianna. Text Brianna exactly what's going on. And you were like, excuse me?
Yeah, like, girl.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh my gosh. Like, so wild. So wild.
Oh my God. Okay, moving on. Okay, so this one is older. And when I say older, I just mean like this happened like a couple weeks ago. So Apple Music, you don't know, but I'm sure you know, like they were putting out their lists like day by day. Okay. They were announcing like bits of their list of the 100 best albums of all time. And there were 2 female rap albums that made the list. Mm-hmm. Number 75 was Missy Elliott. She made the list.
Right.
And number 1, and this was shocking, because if you had asked me what the number 1 best album of all time, what any person would say, what any magazine would say, they're going to say Songs in the Key of Life. They're going to say Stevie Wonder. Like,
oh, I was going to even say Michael Jackson. Like,
I don't know if he would be better than Songs in the Key of Life. Like, Michael Jackson, maybe top 10, top 5. they said that the best album of all time was The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And so people kind of went berserk a little bit about the fact, because people were like, Missy Elliott's album is better than The Miseducation of Lauryn. Like, some people were saying that, and then some people were like, y'all give that album too much. Like, she's only ever put out one album. And I mean, we have talked about this album ad nauseum about, you know, how it is, she is exactly who she thinks she is. She is that girl, you know?
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
But do people give it too much? Like, best of all time?
I mean, I definitely
best
think
of
it's
all
up.
time?
I think it's definitely up there.
Okay, that's fair. I agree.
I don't know. I think like
best album
similar
of all time?
to like
I think we should make our own list.
No, that would actually be a really good idea.
We should do our best female rap albums of all time. But 100,
yeah, that's
100 might be a lot. Maybe we could do like 25. Oh,
yeah.
20, top 20.
No,
top
25.
20,
I was saying 25.
We could do top 25 each. We can make that an entire episode.
Oh yeah,
guys, look at us producing on air. Anyway, what were you saying? I cut you off.
No, it's all good. I was gonna say, I feel like an album like this, or artists who have only put out a single album are almost similar in some ways to artists who have like passed away, in the sense that they like memorialize what the album
Lauryn
is.
Hill is alive and well, though.
I know. But it's like, you know, like it's like trapped in like the space of time is like, this is the greatest. Like, this is like, since she hasn't put anything else out, this is the best of the best. And I think that people have I think there's maybe a warped perception of like, you might be giving it too much. Not to discredit the album itself, which I do think is a wonderful album. I think that people might put a lot on it because there's no other comparison
from
her as a piece of work.
My thing is, I don't even think like that there's no other comparison from her. I think as far as like the response to the album, the accolades, all the records that it's broken, the way that she's been able to sustain a career for decades off of this single album, there is no other female rapper who has been able to do that.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, Lauryn Hill is not a feature artist. You know, like, she'll do it here and there, but she's not out here. This is literally it.
Yeah.
This and what she did with the Fugees is it. And that alone has made her an icon. And I think that they're not giving it too much. I think that in itself, the album aside, I think like what you said about like the album being like it's like a time capsule. Like the year is trapped inside of there, and when you listen to it, you're transported back there. You know, and there aren't a lot of albums that do that, but it still sounds as good today. So I think that's important. Best album of all time? No. No. Sorry, I don't agree. I don't give it to her. I don't. Love her down.
Yeah.
Would it be my number one female rap album? I don't know. Y'all gonna have to wait to see.
Yeah.
You have to wait to hear our episode. So yeah, there's that. There's something else, because people have been putting out a lot of these lists. Like Spotify put out their best 100 best songs of the streaming era. I don't know what the criteria was for this, but they said, but I'm pretty sure I can like guess it. Like and they called Bodak Yellow, WAP, and Big Ol' Freak some of the best female rap songs of the streaming era. And I'm inclined to agree, but of course, people were like, I don't know, like they give it too much, but I don't know. Like
I don't think so. I think those rightfully deserve it.
I think they do, especially Bodak Yellow. Like,
yeah, I was like, especially Bodak Yellow.
Or even WAP.
Yeah.
Even
no,
WAP.
for sure. I think that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I kind of agree with it. I feel like I like Freak Nasty better than Big Ol' Freak. Like, I feel like I would have said Freak Nasty. Like, I'm running through your nigga house like the Tomb Raider. It was literally a meme for weeks and weeks and weeks on the internet. Like, Megan, it was so big. So I definitely would have said Freak Nasty over Big Ol' Freak.
I don't know. Big Old Freak was my intro into Meg. I feel
that's what I was gonna say. I feel like a lot of people really attached themselves to her once Big Old Freak kind of like took off.
Exactly.
And kind of love that. You know, like I think Big Old Freak don't give me like they don't have to hold me back.
Right.
Okay. Concert in 2 weeks, they're gonna have to hold me off that mother.
Oh, you're seeing her in 2 weeks?
Running on the stage like Lil Mama. Yes.
I can't wait. I'm seeing her in July. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited to see this show. And Kendrick just announced like a random like show on Juneteenth at the Forum, which is crazy because I think the Forum's too small. Because I think the Forum only has a capacity. It's their stadium. I mean, not their stadium. It's their arena. So like in Inglewood, like this is where like arena artists would go to perform if they were coming to LA.
Yeah.
Stadium artists like would be SoFi. So Beyonce had her show at SoFi.
Yeah.
Kendrick is having his show at the smaller arena that's across the street. But I honestly think like he should have had it at SoFi. I get like being afraid, like, oh, I'm a rapper. Rappers don't do stadium tours. We know that. But baby, when I got in that motherfucking Ticketmaster queue, there were 121,000 people ahead of me.
Oh my gosh.
121,000. I had to go on a reseller website to get a seat. Do you know how desperate? Do you know how pitiful? How disgusted I was with myself?
And I'm sure that ticket price was disgusting too.
Checked up the fuck up. But I bought it the pre-sale day because I was like, I know if I wait until tomorrow to do there was nothing left. But even I went back to check the next day when the actual general sale came out. And I was like, just in case it was cheaper. Do you know the same section that I bought my ticket? And I think I paid like $283. So it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But about like a third of that was just ticket fees. But I went back. The same section the next day, $600.
What?
$600. I think we should bring back public stonings. I think resellers should they should be judged they should be taken out into the town square and whipped.
Break up the monopoly of Ticketmaster and StubHub. Like, come on.
If I ever saw the president of Ticketmaster in public, I might spit on him directly into his eye.
That's not fair.
Spit directly into his face. I don't care if I go to jail. I would spit on him. Anyway.
For the culture.
For the culture. For everybody who has suffered through this.
To freedom.
Speaking of that, let's talk about, what do we want to talk about next? Oh, Young Miami. Oh, actually, we'll save that.
Okay.
Let's talk about, so Billboard put out a list of their 10 hottest female rappers right now. And so here's what I'm going to say what they said. They say that number 10 is Flo Milli. Number 9 is JT. Number 8 is Lotto. Number 7 is Cardi B. Number 6 is Glorilla. Number 5 is Ice Spice. Number 4 is Doja Cat. Number 3 is Megan Thee Stallion. Number 2, Sexy Red. Number 1, Nicki Minaj.
Who made this list?
I
you
know.
Agree?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No. It's there. I don't think Nicki Minaj should be at number 1.
Not at all.
If anybody's going to be at number 1 and it's going to be who's hot and who's buzzy right now, it's definitely going to be Sexy or Meg. I don't think I should be on this list right now. I think she should be like 11th man on. She should not be. No, she should dude. Everything's been dud. It's been dud after dud after dud, all of 2024. You know?
I think Lotto's definitely top 5.
She should be.
I thought Eve was low. Oh yeah, and I thought Glow too. Yeah, I thought Glow too.
I think Glow and Lotto should be top 5.
Yeah.
Now I'm pleased as punch that Flo Milli has finally made the list. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pleased as punch, because we be on here week after week after week, like, will y'all open y'all motherfucking eyes?
Right.
Like, how many times can we say it? Cardi B being at number 7, I think that's a little bit interesting.
Really? I thought it felt right, honestly.
I mean, it feels right, but it's also like, damn, you would never expect that.
where would you expect her to be?
I mean, the year she's dropping an album, I don't like the way she's been moving. Like, there's no steam behind this. And I think if I were dropping an album this year and I were Cardi B, like, the moves that she would have been making would have put her in the top 3. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like the way she's moving. And JT being on this list at all is crazy to me.
I think OK has been carrying her.
Sure.
So,
but it's not good.
I agree. No, listen, I agree. But I think Cardi B being 7 definitely makes sense. I think that the singles that she's released have been okay. Like, they haven't been as commercially as successful as, like, WAP.
And they sound old.
Yeah, exactly.
They just sound old.
I was like, 7 seemed right for her, but I did not agree. I was like, Nicki Minaj #1. I was like,
I think that's
this?
crazy. I think that's crazy because, like, it's just been like a year of her just going like, and I understand her tour is doing incredibly well. She just added a second leg, and now they're saying this might be like the second highest grossing like rap like tour of all time. Like, once she's done with it, that's what they're projecting. Right now, it's made the top 10 of all time. Like, the tour is doing well, and she's added a second leg to the tour. Like, she's gonna redo some concerts, and I said I would hate to be an artist. Like, you have to be touring for like almost 2 years. Like, when not almost 2 years. Like, she's touring basically all of 2024. Like,
I was like all of this year. Yeah,
that is, I cannot imagine. But hopefully after she's done with this, we will not hear from her. She will take a break.
Hiatus.
I think all of Young Money needs to go on hiatus. Like, come back strong in 2025. Do they have some big Young Money anniversary coming up at all, do you think?
I don't know. That'd be great, though.
Take a fucking break. I don't need to hear... everything they're putting out is sounding stale. Even Lil Wayne. It's sounding stale. I need Young Money to take a break. Love that Lotto's on this list. Can't wait for the album. Ice Spice being on this list. You know what? Ice Spice is about to get one final chance for me. When this album comes out, and let's talk about the album. So Ice Spice announced that her album Y2K will be dropping July 26th, and she's also going on tour. Right. Niggas must really be broke right now. I think niggas is broke right now.
What are you talking about?
Why is everybody going on tour? It's a recession for real. It's a recession for real. Everybody going on fucking tour. Everybody going on fucking tour, though. Why everybody on tour? They think we need money.
They need money.
We need money too. Like, I don't got it like that. Anyway, I will be seeing her when she goes on tour.
Anyway, I will see.
That's not the point.
All that to say.
Look. I will complain until my dying breath. But I'm gonna show up for the girls.
I don't know if I want to see her in concert, to be honest.
But you're not at least curious?
I mean, like, I would like to see some videos of her performing and then make my determination. Because I did see, like, I was looking at, she's playing, I think, in August.
Yeah.
Here in DC.
Wait, let me pull up the dates. I can pull it up right now.
Yeah, and I was looking at it, she's playing at the Anthem, and
which is,
like, I don't know.
Which is a, like, what kind of venue is that?
It's like a House of Blues.
Okay, great. Because that's the vibe that I'm getting from her. So she's coming to LA in August as well, which is perfect for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's perfect for me. I don't
know. We'll see.
I'm gonna do a wait till the
album drops.
Wait till the album drops. Wait till the day of to buy tickets. Can we talk about the album cover? So David LaChapelle, you have to answer for some things, okay? Because you two of them this week got me ready to fight. I can't lie. 2 of them this week got me ready to fight. Number 1, why is the album font, the album title font, different than your name font, different than the Subway sign font, different than the directions font?
I was like, let me look at this again.
There are too many fonts here, Brianna. There are too many fonts, and it's upsetting me and my homegirls. I am too OCD for you to have 3 different fonts on here. And Y2K being on the trash can, whose idea was that?
Yeah, I'm not feeling this.
Whose idea was that? It's too fucking busy.
Yeah.
It's too fucking busy. And she says, that was a choice. Baby, we know it wasn't a choice. Yeah. We know you just saying that. We know you just talking. And that's okay. Cause like, look, if somebody was coming for me and I realized I made that big of a mistake, I'd be like, ha ha, tricked you. I knew all along.
Right. Yeah, I gotta double down on this.
I knew all along. So Megan Thee Stallion's her album cover for her self-titled album, Megan, her album's coming out June 28th. Which is interesting to me because I'm thinking in my head that after the album comes out, there's going to be a second set of tour dates announced. Like, so that we can tour. It's going to give Mrs. Carter World Tour, where she started the tour because she was trying to get away from her husband. Yeah. And then she dropped the album, and then she continued the tour for like, that tour I think was like over a year long. You know, when she was doing Mrs. Carter World Tour. After the album, after self-titled dropped, and she started performing the songs on self-titled. Right. You know what I mean? So that's what it gives to me.
I was about to say, like, if I saw Meg before she dropped this album, I'd be good.
I am.
Wait, yeah, I guess, yeah, you're gonna see me.
I'm so
because I'm like, yo, I'd be slighted. Like, they gotta get to hear the new songs.
Like, damn, we don't deserve nothing. It's Glorilla gonna drop this damn song before she comes to LA.
Oh my gosh, I've been seeing that.
She getting on my nerves.
Yo, like, I thought it was gonna release it yesterday or on Friday.
Why the fuck do you keep performing it and you have not fucking released the song? Like, what's happening? Is the deluxe, the Earth thing coming out?
Maybe
like,
that's
and
it.
This is gonna be on the deluxe because that's what it gives to me.
That makes sense.
That's what it gives to me. But if that's the case, what is she waiting for? What is she waiting for to drop the deluxe? The point is Megan Thee Stallion's album cover looks like they took it in the lobby of where they shoot The Office, the television show.
I did not like it. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't like it. The second one where she's coming out of the egg, I like it a lot better.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's the only one that I saw.
Oh,
the one where she's like in the no. When she's in the cocoon, like
no. There's a second one she put out literally on Instagram. Like go look.
Ah, okay.
It was literally, I think, yesterday or the day before. I don't remember.
Got it. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah. I was like, this was just okay.
Yeah, I didn't get it. But then she was talking. So she was also on the cover of La Official. I think that's how you say that. The USA and the Italian version. And she talked a lot about how, like, the themes on this album don't stop. Like, the imagery doesn't stop at snakes. You know, like, she's exploring a lot of motifs on this album. And she's like, one of my favorite things that she said on this album is, like, because they asked her, like, oh, you know, Beyonce just released a country album. You have this new album coming up. How do you feel about genres? And what she said was, I'm going to pull it up exactly, but it was along the lines of, like, this is the kind of music that I would listen to, that I would make if I weren't Megan Thee Stallion. She's like, it's not necessarily going to be, you know, a different genre, but it's going to be like, she's playing with a lot of different sounds on this. So she says, she says, this is music I would like if I wasn't Megan Thee Stallion. I don't want to say I'm tapping into other genres. I'm just tapping into other sound, but it's still very much Megan Thee Stallion. It won't feel like I went so left, but it'll feel true to me. You'll almost be like, I wouldn't have thought she would have rapped over that, but this sounds great. And I get that energy from Boa because her sampling Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
I never would have imagined that she would have rapped over that, but I think she used that sample perfectly.
Right. And I think you could also make the same argument for like Cobra as well.
Yeah. Like, and she talked about that too. In here, she talked about that because somebody asked her, like, oh, I heard you listen to Paramore.
Right.
And she's like, oh, you wouldn't even know, but I'm like a soft rock girl. So I'm like, oh, are we going? Is it gonna get Prince tea?
Prince?
No,
that's exactly what I was thinking. That was definitely what I was thinking when you were saying, you know, like different sounds. I'm like, okay, there's obviously an overlap with like rock and hip hop, and I can definitely see her doing some more of that.
But do you think she's gonna do like country? Something country? So. No, okay.
That would be interesting, though.
I know. Now I'm just thinking about it because she loves Beyonce. Because not everybody, girl. Why I be saying that? I just read somewhere that Beyonce is featured on the album. You know, right. That she could allegedly be one of the features. Like, wouldn't that be like? I mean, like, it would be kind of cool.
I see what you're saying. I think it would be cool too. I don't see it. But
have you heard the song Buckle Bunny?
I think so.
I want a Megan Thee Stallion Buckle Bunny. Like, actually, let's get Meg on the remix, Tanner. Like, I want Megan Thee Stallion's Buckle Bunny. Like, I really think she would sound great on that.
Yes, I have heard
her. You heard the song. Okay, can you imagine her, like, on that? Kind of give that kind of, that. But a Texas version? That. You can see that? I don't even think that that's where she's headed. I just selfishly want that.
You personally would like that.
Me personally would like. That's really it.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So Young Miami. She's featured in Complex, and in this she talked about the City Girls break up, and I break up, because technically she said she doesn't know what the future is for the City Girls, so
right,
that they might be broken up, it's still to be determined,
right?
And I'm gonna hold on to hope, like
because like I feel like when I was listening to or reading the interview as well, she was talking about how, like, she's like, listen, we've been friends for so long. Right. Like, it transcends the music. And she's like, we've gotten into several fights before. Yeah. We always come back together. As you fucking do with a friend. So I was like, I'm holding out hope, too. Because I was like, out hope. Yeah, maybe this is just a phase. They got to do their own thing to come back together. So.
But it's exactly, though, when Raw came out. She's confirming what we said. Like,
yeah, she explained it pretty well.
This is like, I mean, I know we're right a lot, but she's literally verbatim saying, like, she lives all the way over there. I live down here. So the album sounds like that. We are disconnected. You know, it really sound like that. And I know, no, and I just couldn't. I felt it when they were doing that press tour. Yeah, that their heart wasn't in it, and she literally said that we just want to do our own thing. Yeah, you know, like Chloe and Halle. Mm-hmm. Like they need to get back. They just get back together. You know?
I agree.
So this one I just thought was so, like, it just got on my nerves. So Cash Doll is being called ghetto for having her baby shower at Louis Vuitton. The Louis Vuitton store in Detroit. Yeah. I have two thoughts on this.
Okay.
My first thought is Cash Doll is ghetto. Like, let me just start by saying that. Like, I love her to death, but she is ghetto. She is ghetto. So that's gonna be, it permeates everything in her life. But my second thought, apropos of that, Sophia Richie had a baby shower at Chanel. Nobody called that shit ghetto. So, and Cash Doll is rich.
So she belongs there. Yeah,
she's clearly a fucking loyal client of this store. She's clearly such a frequent shopper that they know her personally and is like a top client of theirs. So they're like, would you like to have your baby shower at Louis Vuitton? We would be honored to host you. Like, clearly she's fucking rich. And so for you to, like, be like, I can't believe she did that. That's so fucking hood. Bitch, she not at the YMCA. This is not, like...
Honestly, like...
Rec center.
Honestly, like, people are just haters, really, really, when it comes down to it. Because I agree. I'm like, she's probably spent lots of money there. She's a loyal customer.
More money than I make in a year, probably.
So, yeah. So it's like, what's the problem? Like, it's a venue. I don't know.
People are haters. Miserable.
You are some haters, for real.
Why are you so angry and miserable? Okay, what else? This is so irritating to me. So Erica Banks, recently she has been called out. My friends and I we have this running joke. Because one time, I think it was like the 4th of July. Okay. My friends and I, we went to go watch the fireworks or whatever. And my friend Tanya, she said, I saw the silliest booty today while I was in the grocery store. And I thought that was the funniest. I was high. Yeah. But I thought that was the funniest funniest like phrase. And I said, where has we gotten to that there are silly BBLs in the world? So now every time we see somebody with a crazy BBL, we're like, I saw such a silly butt today. Like, like it's just so silly.
I love that.
Why would you get a butt like that? So that's a roundabout way of saying Erica Banks has been called out for having such a silly booty. Like this booty in this, if you look, this booty looks crazy, Brianna. Like I'm going to take 30 seconds. Please Google Erica Banks new BBL.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So silly. When you see it, you're going to scream. Shit look crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god, this looks horrible. Oh my gosh.
So silly. It's so silly.
You are so right. This is silly.
Thank you. It's ridiculous. Who in their right mind would do that?
The thing is like she's also already thick. Like,
oh, you take the words right out of my mouth. What would you get?
You know how I feel. You know how I feel. I mean, like, same thing with Sweetie. Like,
what? But Sweetie's work though, immaculate. That's not the point. We're not talking about Erica Banks' silly BBL. We're talking about an interview she did. So remember, oh shit, I'm sorry. I started playing the video. Can you hear it?
No.
Okay, thank God. So Erica Banks was asked, because remember when Megan put out her first like Megan Monday 2024, it was over I Think I Love Her. Iconic.
Yep.
Iconic song.
Great choice.
Incredible. But she then wasn't the only one who freestyled over it. Erica Banks, it was either the day before or a couple days before or a couple days after. But I'm pretty sure it was pre-recorded. Like, I don't think she did
think it was
in
malicious,
in response to Meg. She put out a freestyle also rapping over I Think I Love Her. And then somebody being messy, clearly, in the interview said, "Why? Like, how do you feel about y'all rapping on the same song?" And she's like, "It's a big difference between me and you," which is a Nicki Minaj lyric from that song "Big Difference," where she's just taking shots at Meg.
Okay.
What were your thoughts on this?
I think it's silly because there is a big difference between you two, and I'm like, you are not. Listen, Erica Banks is not even in Meg Thee Stallion's orbit to think about that.
Couldn't possibly.
I think her saying that is like throwing like a stone. Like
it's like a pebble.
Like a pebble. Like
that's crazy. Some people just have nothing but audacity.
Yeah, like I don't even like. I wouldn't even want to hear this battle. It wouldn't even be a battle.
Usually, I'm all for being delusional, but I would never want to be this delusional. Like, I think this is a step too far, even for me. Like, I know what my capabilities are. Yeah, I know what I look like. Girl. I took a salsa class on Tuesday.
Okay,
I don't know why. You know what? I actually do know why. So when I was in college, I was a theater major because I've said it only a billion times. I was an acting major. So I didn't have to take all the like tap class, ballet class, all the stuff that like people who study musical theater have to take or dance have to take. But we did have to take one dance class. And the class was literally called Dance for the Actor. Now, one thing about me, never have been able to I have no rhythm, Brianna. Like, I can't hit the beat on the 1, the 2, the 3, or the 4. Okay, like I have no rhythm. And we got into this class, and I was so anxious about failing it and about doing well because I can't dance. I can't do choreography. Like, I can't do it. But we got to this unit, and there were units. There was a Michael Jackson unit. There was a Fosse. There was a Fosse unit. We got to the ballroom dance unit. Okay. And I was nervous because it's partner dance. Do you know I was like the best at that whole fucking unit? Like, bitch, I was waltzing. I was doing flamenco. I was doing like a foxtrot and tango and salsa. The point is I liked it so much, but I haven't done it since. So I came up with this summer bucket list because I'm really in this
That's
era.
a good idea.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm in this era where I'm like, I really just want to have fun. And I was like, I literally am an adult. I can afford this. Why can't I go take a salsa class after work? So
why not?
I took a salsa class after work. What was I talking about originally?
You were talking about staying in your lane and understanding your...
Yes. So I was going to say, I went into this class. I went into the salsa class. Now, did I think they were going to call me up in front of the class, to be like, and this is how you should do it?
Right.
Hell no. But was I still bold and brazen in doing it and in offering to lead? Yes. That's the level of delusion you should be. You know you can't do this. You know you won't excel, but that shouldn't stop you. Now, don't get cocky is my point. That was such a roundabout way. I don't know why I told that. I don't know why I told that whole story. I'm so sorry.
No, listen. That was great, and I'm glad that you took a salsa class.
That was my point. I took a salsa class. I'm really proud of myself. I want to talk about this last thing before we move on, because we have so much new music.
So
much new music. I feel like, should we even do our main topic? Like, we have so much to talk about. We're already at 40 minutes. Okay, so
right.
Eminem, oh my fucking God. And during Happy Black Music Month.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
During Black Music Month, Eminem, because he dropped a song called Houdini, which just sounds like the title of an Eminem song.
It does.
He said, if I was to ask Megan Thee Stallion if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a fee? So I'm going to say...
Crickets.
I want to say first that that's not even clever. I want to say second that it's, like, not interesting. But third, I mean...
It's
the vitriol. Cheap. Like, is this what Tina Turner felt like? Like, is this what it was like to be a fan of Tina Turner? And for years have to listen to people say, eat the cake, anime, beat that hoe like Ike. Like, is this what it was like? In telling your in liberating yourself, in putting your, like, shit out there and holding men accountable, in this industry, you're somehow always going to be in the wrong? What sense does that make?
Yeah. No.
How is she the villain in this?
I don't get it. I really don't. And I think it was a cheap line. I feel like the song is like 6 minutes long.
Did you even listen to the whole thing? Because I only listened to Get Here.
I listened to the whole thing.
Okay.
I was just like, okay, like new Eminem, whatever. But it feels like same old stuff, whatever. But I was just like, this was just so unnecessary, really. It's like he wanted to insert himself in the conversation, or it's like, say this so his song would be relevant, you know?
And when they shit ain't popping, they using who for marketing? And when they shit ain't popping, they using Megan for marketing. You know, I mean, Traumazine, I know you hated it, but it really...
It's just not my favorite. It's not my favorite.
It really just has proved to be... It's been right. She's been proved right. You know, over and over again. Is there anything else on here that we need to talk about? No, let's move on to new music. We have so much new music. I have to say something.
Yeah.
I have not listened to Sexy Red's EP.
Oh, okay. I just listened to it.
Do you want to talk about what your thoughts were?
I think that her and Tay Keith was a good combo in terms of, like, producers.
Yes.
I got, like, one song out of it.
Yeah.
None of the songs, I think, on the album were, like, a standout, like, Get It Sexy, like, Ski, like, no, there was no anthem on this album, I'll say.
Okay.
I mean, Get It Sexy is on there, but, like, aside from that,
but no
there
anthem.
was no anthem. So, it was what it was. And also, like, on a side note, I've been thinking about this more recently.
Yeah.
Little Baby was featured on this album.
Oh,
I think I feel like he has a close to the Baby fall off rate. Like, you remember how popular Little Baby was in 2020?
Oh, it's sad.
right?
Oh, it's,
and it's
sad. Like, what's going on?
No, but I was just like, I thought that was interesting because I'm like,
you know what it was?
Anything about him.
Gunna went to jail. And then when he got out, he didn't have Gunna no more.
You think that was it?
Yeah.
I was going to say it's because he got too wealthy, but...
Possibly, too. But see, that's the thing. If you that wealthy...
Which is horrible to think.
I don't give a fuck if my shit suck, bitch. You will never touch this. I'm going to keep rapping. Because you think I'm paying bills, bitch. I'm living good. We out in Miami in the winter, in the middle of... What do you say?
I don't even know. But,
yeah, okay. What about
But
Coil
it made me
Ray?
think about him.
What about Coil Ray EP Lemon Cars? I want to know why it was called Lemon Cars, because I don't think that was ever explained or addressed on the album.
Background music. Old Navy music. Like...
Oh my god!
Did you think it was good? I mean, like, I don't know.
Oh,
like,
okay. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Like that one song, "We Time," and I was like, that's fine if it were on a different beat. But this EP, okay, this is what I wrote. This is the analogy that when I was listening to it, this is what I felt. I said, this EP is giving the in-between stages of cutting your hair when you first do the big chop, and you can't really do much while you're waiting for, it to grow out more. So for now, it looks a little bit weird and ugly, but you kind of just have to wait. Do you know that phase of when you cut your... Oh, you've never done the big chop.
I've never done a big chop.
But have you seen that on Friends?
I get it. I get the analogy.
The weird in-between stage when you just cut off all your hair. And it's not short enough to be cute, but it's not long enough to be cute. That's how I feel about Coil Ray's career. She's awkward. She's in this awkward in-between stage in the music, and the music sounds random and weird while she's filtering through sounds trying to find something.
Yeah.
And it's bad. But I think it's bad on the way to something good.
Something good.
Because I think she's going through growing pains, and the pain is us. Like, we are the ones suffering,
Yeah, right.
Does that make sense? That's how I listen to it.
No. That totally makes sense. And I think that's a good way of putting it. Because I think she is talented.
Exactly.
I just don't
like it either.
Found her. Yeah, like she hasn't found her lane yet, I think.
It's not even that I didn't like it. It was that it was objectively bad.
Yeah.
I think it was more than it was. There was that one song, Wanna Come Through. It's so out of place on this album. And she had a collaboration with Skilla Baby. Somebody say he looks like Caribou. Somebody say he looked like Caribou, and now I can't unsee it. Like,
I gotta look at it. Who is this guy? Because I feel like he's just popped out of nowhere.
I think he did too, but I think he had I think he's really hood famous, like Rod Wave. Okay. And he had like a big year last year because he's had a couple songs, and I think he's had songs with some big female rapper other than that. Young Miami.
With Young Miami. With Young Miami.
He was on the song with Young Miami. Pretty with no makeup.
Still.
But doesn't he look like Caribou?
I'm like, I haven't. He's always looking down in these photos, but like, I feel like I've been seeing his name more often.
He looked like Caribou.
Who is this?
He looked like Caribou. That's all I gotta say.
You know what? He looks like that. He looks like that guy from Rap Shit who Scheme was about to go. You know what I'm talking about?
Him? Wait a minute. Wait. There's no fucking way. Hold on.
I don't think so.
Because he sound like that nigga too. Let me hold on. No, I gotta look this up, Brianna. Is that Skilla Baby on the show?
I don't think so. But he looks like him, right?
We finna find out.
The one that got set on fire.
Set himself on fire.
On fire, yes.
If you'll recall.
True.
Let's see.
Hey, bring back Rap Shit, Silk Press.
I think we should bring it back and on a different network. You can bring it back on Tubi, Issa, if it's really that, I want you to know that's how deep it is for us. That's how deep it is for us, bitch. We will watch Tubi.
I will watch it. Listen, I've been on a Tubi phase more recently.
What have you been watching on Tubi?
Oh my gosh, so much bad shit. But
I want to know.
One of them
movie? Like
One was a television show, and it's called Hoochie Daddies.
I've heard of Hoochie Daddies.
The essence of the show makes sense if they just had better producing. I think this could be on VH1.
Okay,
and
tell me a little bit about Hoochie Daddies.
The premise is about the maybe like 6 to 8 like studs,
period,
or like
period,
like competing for like the best head hoochie daddy, and they have challenges each episode. They get points, and they all live in a house in Jacksonville, Florida.
I'm watching this as soon as we hang up.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's pretty wild. They get into fights. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. And
what
so
the fuck? What do you
they
mean
have
challenges? What are the challenges?
So one of their challenges was that, like, you know, they went to the beach. They had to get as many numbers as they could.
Oh my fucking
like, yeah, no, it's good.
So they're just trying to see who's the best stud, like supreme stud.
Hoochie Daddy, head Hoochie Dad.
Hoochie Daddy in charge.
They call him head Hoochie, head Hoochie,
head Hoochie in charge.
Yes.
Is there like a trophy or like a WWE championship?
Okay.
Strap?
So the winner gets a all expenses paid vacation to Jamaica for 2.
Anywhere in Jamaica?
No, it's like a resort, like a sandals resort or something like that.
A sandals
resort? That's what they get.
There's no money?
There's no money. You get a vacation. You get a vacation to Jamaica with somebody else, and the title.
What are we talking about?
So yeah, that's the show I've been watching, and then I watched The Deadliest Lie, which I thought was a good movie.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I'll send it to you. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
Other things. So, Megan Monday. This song with Deani Dior, who a female rapper that I just discovered, Deani Dior. And oh my god, I can't wait to watch it.
Wow.
And Nav. First of all, I don't listen to Nav's music, but every time I hear a Nav song, I'm like, that sounds like Nav. Like that. I don't listen to his music, but I'm like, I can tell if it's a Nav song. And so I can understand. I know when to turn it off. What about the Megan Monday, like a G6 freestyle? Did you like that?
I thought it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't returned to it, I will say, but I thought it was cute. And I heard that what is it? Who is it? Far East Movement.
Yeah.
Liked her
thing
or whatever.
I think this should be an official song. Song. Okay, what about the Wannabe remix?
Okay. It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think what's her name? Cardi B really added much to the song. It was just, fine.
I'm definitely not gonna play this over the original, but I think this song does have a lot of replay value. And I love when they added Cardi B to the end where it's like, go Meg, Meg, go get it glow. And she's like, go see, go me. And I was like, bitch,
go.
That energy, all summer. Let's talk about Bia and how disappointed I am in her.
How did this happen? Okay,
why am I
I'm not online.
sad in her? I'm
not online, so tell me about the beef.
Let's take it back. Let's take it way back to the beginning of the year.
Okay.
Cardi B dropped the Like What freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember she sampled Missy Elliott, She's a Bitch.
Yep.
And you remember that Bia had that song, I'm That Bitch. Sampling the same Missy Elliott song. I think they used the samples differently enough that it doesn't feel like they're influenced. They're influenced. Bia then she posted something on Twitter basically saying that Cardi was copying her. Because then a couple days later, remember she released Enough Miami, the song. She released that song. She released the video. Then Bia posted on her Twitter basically saying that Cardi was copying her video. And then she was like, and now it's getting weird. Well, so Bia is accusing Cardi B of copying her. She's being shady about it and whatever. So then a couple months later, it comes out, Bia comes out and she's on the Dreezy song saying, I could never get on live to cry. which Cardi did. So then Cardi released this song and she said, "Bitch, please, don't nobody want to be ya." And she's like, so then after that song came out, Bia posted shady things on Twitter, basically saying like that was a chop, whatever, that was trash, lame, like she had something better. So then Cardi B gets on Instagram Live and she's like, me and her talked. She's like, I'm flabbergasted that she would ever think that I would be trying to copy her. I don't even know who this bitch is. She said that she and Bia had a conversation and they started off and they were very nasty. Cardi recorded the whole phone call. They was yelling and cursing at each other, but in the end, it ended well. So then she said that Cardi said that one of the producers sent her, sent Cardi a diss track that Bia recorded. Bia's producer sent Cardi the diss track that she was gonna release, and on it she was basically talking about like saying she had cheated on Offset. Bia then was going around Atlanta spreading rumors that Cardi was cheating on Offset and that Bia had a sex tape. She had a video of a Cardi B sex tape.
Yeah.
She was showing it to people. So then Cardi said, you're lying on my pussy on your song, I'm going to sue you.
Okay.
Then Bia got on her Finsta, and somebody screenshotted the Finsta post and sent it to Cardi. And basically Bia was like, and I'm not Tasha K, saying that Cardi could never sue Bia like she sued Tasha K. What Bia is missing from that is that Cardi won and Tasha K is living under a rock. So then that same day, Bia got on Instagram Live and played the song Sue Me, and then she put it out. She posted it. This motherfucker. I cannot believe the way I defended your goofy ass. You look like handsome Squidward. And you are acting a fool like this. I have defended you. Even when Cardi posted the Wannabe remix, I was like, ooh, Bia's gonna come back with something. This is about to get hot. And you put this out? And you put this out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want her to delete. And she deleted it. She just pretended it didn't happen. And I said, it. That's the level of delusion we should be.
That's embarrassing.
She just went back to promoting her new song with Jid.
Yeah. She's like, never mind. Anyway,
she
let's
said,
talk about some real music.
Reverse.
Oh my gosh.
Never happened. Now, is Bia really over it? That's
probably not.
Great question. But people were then talking about like, how dare she? Like, you don't like, and Bia is a Leo. She don't let shit go. I just looked up. She's 32. Calling Cardi grown. She's older than Cardi.
Okay.
She's older than Cardi. And they were talking about like, how she hasn't, in all her, like, she's her career for like 10 years and still nobody knows like a Bia song. Like she doesn't have a Bodak Yellow. She doesn't have a hit even like that, like Cardi, except for Whole Lot of Money. And Whole Lot of Money really doesn't even compare as what people are saying. What did you think about it?
That's fair. The song or this whole beef? I mean, the song.
I mean both.
I mean, I didn't realize all that context, but
girl, I've been following it because I've been waiting.
I was like, that looks now. This all sounds kind of silly, and it's very embarrassing for Bia.
It's embarrassing as hell.
Also, funny out that she's like 32. Like I don't know.
Girl,
we know better things.
I kind of thought she was like 24.
Yeah.
But 32.
And the song was like
garbage,
lackluster. Like it was just like
is this strong.
She didn't really say anything here.
No.
Damn. But yeah, sorry to this woman.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, Bia. But you did deserve the lashings.
Yeah.
So, what about the Lay Banks EP?
Okay, I don't think I listened to this one.
Lay Banks, the little adorable girl with the head tracking, like videos. She's always doing those head tracking videos. She's 19 years old, and this album sounds like a 19-year-old.
Like a 19-year-old,
but she's too young for me. What about Show That by Fendi the Rapper? Now, this is one from our freshman list.
It was okay.
I liked the song. I thought it was catchy. I think lesbians deserve an anthem. I think lesbians should be able to be out rapping like, yeah, and she suck on this strap. Like, I think lesbians deserve to have a moment like that.
I love Fendi putting it on. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I just thought that the song was okay. Like, it's okay.
What about the alter ego alternate video?
I thought it was good. I liked it. Such great visuals. Body banging by Doechii.
Doechii is so creative too.
Yeah, it was very creative.
Oh, I love her so much.
Also, like the side note of her mashup on stage with Persuasion and her mixing Obi.
She's just, I love her so much. I love her so much.
I was like,
I just love Doechii so fucking much.
This is so catchy.
Oh my god! Like now you want it, right? Like
yeah.
What about MPH, Doechii's new song?
Didn't really sit with me, but I don't know if that's because it's like, how would you call her music? Like it's, I mean, obviously it's rap, but house, yeah. Like I'm okay with like I only like, I guess, certain house music, and this one just didn't connect with me.
I have to say I liked this song, and I think it's gonna go up in the club. Like I see this in the club, like actually, like it's gonna be big in the club, you know. I definitely like the beat more than the lyrics, though. Like I think the beat is what really draws you into that song,
sure,
and not so much the lyrics. But I love, she said, like, yeah, I could give you conscious shit, but I'm too busy giving cunt. Like that's just like,
that's a bar.
That's a bar, bitch. Like, come on.
That's a bar.
I love that. What about Hot One, the Denzel Curry song with Tia Corinne's verse?
Yeah. I think Tia Corinne did all right on the song. I thought the song itself was just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then what about what is this? Duh, which is on the Bad Boys 4. Have you seen that yet?
I haven't. This just feels like a money grab. I didn't see this one. I don't think I listened to this one.
The Duh Flo Milli song, I listened to it, and it just sounds like something that she created for the purpose of this is not a Flo Milli song. This is like something that she created for the soundtrack, which, like, yeah, you know, do that, but
hey, get your coin.
I don't like that. And then there was Callie Pop My Shit freestyle.
LOL, did you see Jordan Woods in the back?
I'm like, why are you here? Like, girl, how did you get here? How do y'all know each other? Where did this come from?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, how do y'all know each other?
What's going on? I don't understand.
People in the comments were like, Jordan, get out of here. Like, you're staging Callie up. Like, all we're doing is focusing on you, girl.
Yeah, oh my God. So there's that. What else?
I like the Kin the Man song.
When I first saw that, I was like, girl, what do you know about BDK? Like, where you been at? But that's not what she meant.
That's not what she meant.
So there's that. What about the Scarlet song, the Mike T song? Because Scarlet was another one on our freshman list.
I don't think I listened to the Scarlet song. Let me see. Oh, actually, I think I did. I don't think I liked it.
I feel like it was cute and catchy. Like I think it was like a departure from her like sound, like Scarlett's like usual sound. So I'm like, okay, I'm interested now. I'm still interested to like, hear what the album is gonna sound like. You know, if it's coming out. What about the Bia and Jid song, Lights Out?
I don't know. I thought it was time to throw away.
This one, I just feel like this is a song that was created just to be the background in a movie. Like,
yes.
This is like, none of this just sounds like it's background music.
I agree.
Then there's the Mellow Buck song, Move.
Yeah.
I love this a lot. Cannot lie to you. Cannot lie to you.
I loved
like
this
a lot. I loved it a lot. I really did. It's like it feeds the Chicago in me. The sample that she uses. Oh my God.
Is she from Chicago?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It gives Chicago. She shot the video in Chicago. Like everything about it gives like Chicago. And so that feeds my heart. Like I really love that. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Are we not gonna talk about Sunday Service Remix?
Oh, how did I skip that? I'm sorry, I'm high. I took an edible when we started.
Okay, got you. Sunday Service Remix.
10 out of 10. Actually,
bitches much be trying to save the planet the way that they recycling my old niggas.
first of all, banger. First of all, bars. Second of all, the video, like
the video
was perfect. They're like, actually, bitch, we live this life.
Right.
We out here. We really in the streets.
I was like, meanwhile, the boys are beefing and tussling. The girls are backstage
throwing ass together. Throwing ass together. And Nicki Minaj is on Instagram Live. Nicki Minaj is on Instagram Live. All the girls are kikiing, and Nicki Minaj is sitting in a room by herself on Instagram Live. And that is the tea.
That's the tea.
That's the tea.
Nah, that song went crazy though.
No, I loved
repeat.
it. But who's your favorite verse on this? And why didn't Lotto get in the booth and give us a new verse? That's my gosh.
I was
question.
thinking the same thing.
That's
I was
my
like,
question.
girl, this was your time.
You supposed to get in there and do that thing. You supposed to do your motherfucking thing.
Right. She could have given us some more.
Something.
I mean, I think Meg was my favorite, obviously.
Yeah. Well, it's just like
ass,
I feel like
on Texas. Niggas want to hold it.
I just like I'm back and forth because Flo Millie's verse is so fucking good that I'm like, I don't know who I like better, her or Flo.
Right.
Like I don't know. It's so hard for me.
I know. But Lotto should have given us some more.
Why did they do this to me? It was so fucking good. Sunday Service remix. Okay, so out of all the new music, then what is your like MVP best new song of the week?
I mean, I definitely have to say Sunday Service remix. Like that's definitely my like top.
Yeah.
But I would say like top 3. I would say Sunday Service number 1.
Okay.
I would say BDK. Can the Man. And then I actually liked the Pop My Shit by Callie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say for me, number 1 Sunday Service. For number 2, I'm gonna say definitely Move. And then for number 3, I'm gonna say MPH.
Okay. No, all good choices. I was gonna say
that.
like I don't feel like we have like recommendations to give since there's so much new music out there.
Yeah, like
for real.
What? Go listen to the new music, y'all.
The new albums. I don't even think we talked about Shinsia. Like Shinsia has.
Oh my god, we did it! Oh my gosh, go listen to the Shinsia album. Obviously,
maybe Coil Ray. Listen to Sexy Red.
I mean, yeah, listen to Coil Ray for yourself. Like, you definitely should. You should stream all of the girls. I mean, maybe minds will change. Mine not all, but maybe minds will change about it in the future. Who knows?
Who knows? But cool.
That's it. Are we good? We're good. See you guys in like 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girls At, a podcast about Black women in hip hop. Where My Girls At is produced and edited by Mariah Woods and hosted by Mariah Woods and Brianna LaRosliere. Follow us on Twitter at Where My Girls At 2, on Instagram at Where My Girls At _TH, and on TikTok at Where My Girls At Pod. See you next time.